Pull it back, Kobe.
Shot clock and it's getting late. Crossover, then hesitate. Skate by him like a figure eight. Whoever left, dunk bait. Give me the ball, can't wait. Catch them all with the pump fake. Money good, that's number 8. Clutch time, hard in the paint. Purple and gold. Laker legend. Stone cold. Ain't no question. 5-time champion. The 8th wonder raining on them. Take cover, switched up, then changed numbers. Many tried him, but came up short. 24, king of the coat. I'ma need backup, mission of both. You do not know me, you cannot hold me. Dribble it left and right, then pull it back, Kobe.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish, I don't even gotta look, I take the shot in here. Swish, I don't even touch the rim, when I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet, only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Hold up.
Mike and Mary jeans, money on me, bustin' on the scene. Balmain belt, it look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kinda the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari and a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke right if we was cool. Then a real hit the womb. I don't even feel the same, I don't even feel the pain. And I think I need a bigger chain. Call it Elliot and tell him I need everything. My so I like an energy, I can make. If you ain't with the you an enemy. I got blue cheese with the stuff that my Mike and Mary jeans. Money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a Balmain belt, it look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kinda the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari and a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke right if we was cool. Then a real hit the womb. But she had her rims on a cool. I done came a long way from the stool. Eating that prime 112 in the soup. I remember times where I only had soup. Now this money coming in on blue. Spent 4 bands on 1 pair of shoes. And I put my on 2. Cause I'm a real, I'm the truth. My wrist stay wetter than the tub. I be walking around looking like the. I'm a young in the club. Mad that it show love. Mad that it. Tax money be doing too much. Red bottoms with my Mike and Mary jeans. Money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a Balmain belt, it look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kinda the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari and a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke right if we was cool. Then a real hit the womb. Mike and Mary jeans, money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a Balmain belt, it look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kinda the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. Like Ferrari and a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke right if we was cool. Then a real hit the womb.
Hey, come up. Hey, yeah. I can hear it now. Before I take the stage, they know every word. They be shouting my name. I'm a the game, that's what everybody say. Take real dedication when you trying to be a great. I be up late, penning all these words. Still wake up early, I be up before the birds. They saying I'm absurd, okay, they don't get it. Just know you doing well if you got a lot of critics. See, I got a vision, I know I'ma get it. Every move with precision, even the slightest pivot. Always knew that I was gifted, but still I be tripping. Don't put me in a box, I promise dog I'm different. I'm really with it, can't wait, I need it right now. People telling me to pipe down, ain't a hobby, this my life now. Been a star shining bright now. People see me, they be like, wow, take over, give me my crown. Worldwide, they know my sound, know my name before the lights out. I just wanna be a legend. People know my name and they never gon' forget it. I just wanna be a legend. When they talk about the greats, know that I'ma get a mention. I just wanna be a legend. People know my name and they never gon' forget it. I just wanna be a legend. When they talk about the greats, know that I'ma get a mention. I'm not where I wanna be, but I'm not where I started. I got some enemies, it made me cold-hearted. Watching who I keep around me, know they stay solid. If I ever got a problem, they tell me they got it. Yeah, I used to go to school with they be on computers. They said they be liking all my music, cause I always kept it real and I ain't never plan on losing. This one for the people with the big dreams, trying to make it to the top, big league. Just know I'm right here, climb with me. Even when I'm gone, talking 6 feet. I'ma go hard till I pass out. I've been in my zone, talking. They said that boy crazy, spaz out. The sky is the limit, I'll never max out. What? I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. People know my name and they never gon' forget it. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. When they talk about the greats, know that I'ma get a mention. What's up?
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. What's poppin'? I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshin'. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put it in the friend zone. Sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pooh he a fool. Told her don't let her friends know. In the Ville and I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine at Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about dark hair, look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't my ego. She heard of my, she said, babe, does it? Certified, hang around dust, and she learning my lingo. Back then, wasn't worried about me though. In the gym, trying to work on my free throw. Spending money at the club like Sam's. Yes, ma'am. She a little, but she don't put this on the ground. Little boys trying to diss on the ground. Hey, I can't switch on the fan. It's how I hit the switch on the fan. This where my head is. I feel resentment from every direction. Even some homies be wearing expressions. I be discouraged from sharing my blessings. We used to share a connection. Now it just feels like it's wearing and stretching. I'm getting real sick of taking advice from people that never could stare at reflections. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't involved and it's very depressing. I'm at the club with the basketball team. Me and the Cardinals are sharing a section. Gotta cherish the present. I'm drinking water and got a career and I'm very invested. Some people call it a scary obsession. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxing. PG, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, it's packed in. I'm digging her accent. I got a BB Simon belt on me and she tryna. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they satin. Y'all wasn't tuned in back then. My swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshin'. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them. Sports in the top 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry costs about 100 down. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna popping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Love with that is what happened today. Found that Insta and that is what I say. Told that girl like I finna. Love my out to L. Girl acting like she outpost. Flacco cop new Rari. Tell us I wanna race. Velo with Barry. All of my got taste. We gon' march in the party. Get out of my way. Like karate. Don't wanna meet that. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Jewelry costs about 100 down. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna popping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. To your bando. Send them.
We're also throwing in some 2K22 VC to get you off to a good start. Of course, what good is VC without the game? A digital copy of NBA 2K22 is included in the prize package, plus a 2K21 My Team Dark Matter card of your choice and more.
You've been the real stars of our show all year long, so here are the winners of our 2K TV Awards for 2K21. Starting with Beach Champion, you partied hard, built rep, and dominated at the 2K Beach this year. So our 2K Beach Champion is Ocelia.
First of all, I just want to thank 2K TV for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank all my supporters and thank all my followers.
Before we get going,
Kevin, thanks.
Here does DA. Thank you so much. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. And you look at Johnson, he's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And he hasn't been quite as quick as some of the other first-year guys in terms of settling in, but I think he's just about to come into his own.
Yeah, it takes most guys a little while to find their way at this level. Trust me, it's not easy to make the jump to the NBA.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Moss is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Lopez in at the 5 patrolling the paint. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserve.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Herter, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doesn't go either for Davis.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
From deep, Collins sinks the three-pointer.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Young against Westbrook. one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Back to Herter. The feed to Gallinari. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Off the catch, nice balance, nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Here's Boss. It's rebounded by Herter.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Lakers trail by 3. James looking around. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Here's the teardrop, and it's laid up and in by Young.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Westbrook. Comes up empty down low.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
A nice shot by Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Yes, that goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Hawks leading by 3. Gallinari outside. To the wing on the left. Capella, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Capella. And Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness. Reading the game.
Here's Herter. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers, trailing by 4. Now here's Westbrook. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Now, here's Hunter after LeBron James's miss. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
The Lakers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Boss. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Herter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Here's Westbrook after Clint Capella's bucket. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. Boss has got his 2nd basket of the night.
No matter who's on the floor, Westbrook makes everyone around him a better player with passes like that and a whole lot of other ways.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Herder. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Herder make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Lakers trail by 5. To the left side wing. Wide open. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And they kept fouling him. I mean, it only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
Here's Westbrook inside. Here's Boss. And he makes that one. Boss has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Herder gets it to go.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Westbrook against Young. To the middle. Here's Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. 5 on the clock. Here's Herder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herder's got 7 points in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
James with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And they double up Davis. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with no one around. And it's off the back rim. No good. Davis looking for an opening. Lopez passes to Boss. Fires from the wing. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Hawks leading by 3. Puts up a 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Atlanta calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Out to the wing. Here's Herder. Cans it from downtown. Herder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Westbrook with it, and Young picks him up defensively. This one for 3. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Boss.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Lock at 6. Here's Herder. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Double team on Westbrook. No one near James as he lets it go. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Herder. Off target with his 3. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Back to Davis. Collins grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Down low. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Lopez. ABC comes in for Anthony Davis. ABC's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Pass to Johnson. Tries a 3. Here's Okongwu. Gallinari left side. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Hawks lead by 2. LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Boss. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Boss. And that misses badly. Air ball. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Bogdanovich has got 7.
It's evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Here's Boss. Here's Vanderbilt. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Molinari finds Williams. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Okongwu's shot is good.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Here's Boss. Here's Howard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Howard, no good on the free throw.
Well, free throwing was never the strength of Howard's game.
That shot is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. It took them a while to get their legs under them, but they took off in the second quarter and are holding a 3-point lead at the break. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
The hostile environment in this building has not been an issue. They've come in here, they're focused like they would be at home. And it says something about the character of a team. You need to block out the crowd and just play your game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They've gotten a lot from their interior offense, and it's been a spark for them. And having that edge in the paint can make the difference tonight.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Boss has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Boss, and it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue. Slam it in.
Here's Young, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Young, here we go, outside Collins. Back to Young, 6 on the shot clock. Outside Collins. Off target from outside. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Davis against Collins. Here's Young.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Lopez finds Westbrook. Taken away. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Young inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Young's shot is off.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And the rejection by Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. A 3 ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Hunter's got 6.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
James outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Boss. He's got 18. And Davis puts it in.
Wow, how about that quick thinking from AD? He doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and let it fly.
Now, here is Young. Westbrook with the block.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Boss. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Herder passes to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's LeBron, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Boss, and another basket for the Lakers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He is on a major...
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Boss. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Gallinari running. Williams scanning the floor. Shoots it. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Nunn with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Nunn bounce pass. Here's Boss. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Okongwu. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow. Bogdanovich, a slasher who drives with force. I mean, he's good at making defenders nervous when he penetrates.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
And here's James outside. A shot, no good. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herder in a shooting guard. Lakers trail by 6. Nunn passes to Boss. And there's the call on Boss. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
That one's all on them. I mean, that's a free possession they just gave up.
Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Boss. From downtown, it's rebounded by Lou Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hunter, no good. Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's up to 25 points for Boss. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
LeBron passes to Lopez. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
From deep. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Boss.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Herter passes to Young. Floats one, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
James, the pass to Boss. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. In the corner, Herter with it. Young outside. Dishes it to Hunter. Gallinari with it. The pass to Herter. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the 2nd of this half, 3rd overall.
LeBron outside. Here's Boss. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Young passes to Capella. Count that bucket. 6 points for Clint Capella.
Got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease. Now
LeBron passes it to Boss. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Boss has got 14 points now in the 2nd half. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Russell Westbrook in for the Lakers. And a change for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Westbrook against Young. Pass to Herter. Hunter. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Count the basket. 34 points for Boss.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Herder passes to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's Boss. Shot, high post. Misses off the left iron. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, James. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lopez kicks to LeBron. The kick out to Lopez. That three off the mark. The Hawks leading by 9. And here is Hunter. To the inside, Collins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwight Howard's checked in for Lopez. Here's Boss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Westbrook double team. And the pass to James. Here's Boss. Lets the three fly. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Boss. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Boss has got 40 points.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Young against Westbrook. With the runner, again the Hawks score.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Boss. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Westbrook.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
The Hawks leading by 7. Young drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide-open man for an assist.
Double team on Westbrook. Pass to Boss. From deep, LeBron connects from three-point range.
Oh, you gotta love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Pass to Herter. James against Bogdanovich. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Herter. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Pass to Boss. He kicks to Davis. For 3, Westbrook. And the Lakers get it back. And here's James outside. The D by Bogdanovich. And so the Hawks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I found your vibe, and I found my, yeah. Let's touch the sky, I'ma change your life, yeah. Do you realize I love the way you look me in my eyes, yeah. Don't kill my vibe, don't kill my vibe, yeah. On top of my game, we aren't the same, ayy. I wonder why lame think that they run things. I wonder why, I wonder why, yeah. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. Let me know what's up with you. Let me know if you comfortable. Let me know what's up with you. Let me know if you comfortable. Now when you left, it wasn't right, yeah. I took a left, swerved, and I took a right, yeah. I was feeling right, yeah. See it in the night air. They talking dumb, well, frankly, I don't care. Do you realize I'm the man and I'm in my prime, yeah? And it's my time, I swear to won't waste no time, yeah. You ain't worth a dime, no, you ain't worth a dime, yeah. Still on my mind, whoa, you still on my mind, yeah. Let me know what's up with you. Let me know if you comfortable. Let me know what's up with you. Let me know if you comfortable. I wonder why, I wonder why, yeah. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. I wonder why, I wonder why, yeah. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. I wonder why. feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes.
Aye, look, aye. 2K20, straight swaggin'. Look, no, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing races, I'm just chillin' in the back. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so Annie that with all the plus of women in the pen battle like a Shaq. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin. Walk with the J from the Spartan. I'm salsa quite often. Probably George for the throbbers. Dominique Huckle to lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the progress. I need a milli ticket in the safe with about 100 million sitting in the. I got the splash, whipping with the drip. Lil' Kyle salsa, riding with the waves. I got the heart of an ape. No, this ain't no Atlanta, but how I push it, I'm the brave. I got the turn to push up all the ways. Hit me with the hype, like we at the. I hustle hard for residuals. I go hard up the court like umbilicals, hard in the physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want an out kid and I'm pushing forward. That's a Robert Ory 3 and final moments. You ain't fitting right to my components. I be the question to my opponents. Hit them with Iris and moves in the tuck. Feeling like Giannis right out the box. Blue like the Titan and swing like the truck. Story I convince how I'm wet with the clutch. Remember when Michael fake dunked and laid it. Middle back with the D nuggets, he slayed it. Russell Westbrook, through with the bounce. Kevin Durant like a 3 for the crown. I'm in my zone, I need a throne. I'm built for the trophy with 3 piece. With the Kobe or Bronson for my feet. Rock the J's for the sauce through the fiend heat. Money, that money is motivation, man. I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad sheets full of smack beats. Cook like peas, dish another treats. I got floor seats to my rap meats. My craft perfect like I snuck teeth. Raising neck hairs through the Dre beats. Get your blood resting for that game feast. Hustle, I'm rolling, huh? Get to the money, I'm timing, huh? Simon 6-1 and I'm timing, huh? Built for the game like I'm London, huh? Rolling, no, we hustle for it. Don't you play for it, go all play for it. Get the crown for it, so you can't afford it with the milli border. And hustle hard, still the drip pouring. I'm fly as eagles in my city storm. It's on ready days that the pain for it. See you cut the plane in the workforce. No, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing races, I'm just chillin' in the back. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like a. No, I'm so Annie that with all the plus of women in the pen battle like a Shaq. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin. Walk with the J from the Spartan. I'm salsa quite often. Probably George for the throbbers. Dominique Huckle to lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the progress.
That's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like why the f y'all in my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like why the f y'all in my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I get rich. That's a switch to a lead. On my grinding, trying to find a way to eat up. Motive been survival, I can't find no time to sleep much. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. Hey, do what you want, I shoot for the comments and hope that the money I stack is accumulating. Don't say about the moves I'm making. Ducking sauces and something I feel in my body, so I handle problems, can't lose my patience. If I do, I turn Eddie Guerrero. Most you is Pappy Le Pew. You come through just to leave that little stitch in your face, and we try to steady improve. Eddie, we triple that ready. My execution got an effortless view. Step through hezzy, my step back is deadly. I left off and they press on my groove. Keep that pressure away, I'm not folding. Ain't no weather gon' step in my chest for the cheddar if that's what it take to be golden. Make or break cause the money expose them. Keep them funny then back with the high Davis and they probably get cozy. Keep them dummy away from my pack cause I hate when they hella they know me. Keep the money hungry that bait cause everybody LA my broski. Everyone LA they broski. Keep it calm. Gotta watch my hands cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. Keep it calm. Gotta watch my hands, cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. That's the switch. Coldest that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Growing up, my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, y'all in my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. Coldest that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Growing up, my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, y'all in my business. My quota is a trillion, need that back so I get rich. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that. Cody's that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on, my life is so insane since I got big lit. These in my face like water, y'all in my business.
Never knowing that he was the captain that tore us further apart. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes. Smile for the camera, rise of the coat, 12 men. And there we lay, all decimated, season after season, with our promise getting further away. And you can run it back to the core of us. There's even more of us. Never needed a leader, let the truth be told. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes. Smile for the camera, rise to the coat, 12 men. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes. Smile for the camera, rise to the coat, 12 men. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with advice? Try to break me down so I could never take flight. Master of deception, smiling in my face. Jigsaw conclusion, so real that it's fake. Negative mental telepathy, best friend turning into an enemy. Ain't no synergy, energy, better be better than killing the Kennedy with the memory. Better be man, but commands the next penalty. There ain't no remedy, bending me like Penelope. You the reason they lost all integrity. This kind of gotta find the real of me. It's fine time to heal all your injuries. Walk the fine line, realize if you hustle, we can run in the game. Talk about yourself all the time, really you ain't got nothing to say. Lost all respect for you, caught up in your little myths of fame. Walk the fine line, realize if you hustle, we be running the game. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring dead in the eyes. Smile for the cameras, rise to the coat, 12 man suicide. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring dead in the eyes. Smile for the cameras,
another one. I'm from the home of all of. Tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, mix it, then that through a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. And I'ma stand up, can't with no random. Get your bands up, my haters broke, I can't stand them. Still in the streets, I'm ballin' like Air One. My money clean and that. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They watching me, see a young, living glamorous. I was. She my favorite, I'm a fan of. Came from poverty, used to take his racks on me, pockets heavy, so I cop Dior bells. Then I moved into the mansion, remember I had no money for a hotel. All my niggas on this band, so if you ain't talking money, get a voicemail. I'm from the home of all of. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, ay. Mix it, then that through a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. I left out, then came back to the with a chick. They got no room to breathe, cause my told her I'm good with my. It's always from the home of all. He the man, but on his block, that boy a scrub. That's why I'm fake, cause in my they show me love. I can't be one of y'all, you don't get bands. Hop in the double R, I'm Danny Fenty. She don't got no manners. I'm from the home of all of. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, ay. You mix it, then that through a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the phantom.
It's that simple. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, came up ballin' with my info. Hey, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up on 'em. I'ma hang out the rim, hang on my. Hey, gotta take a photos on the grand shot side. Hey, I be in a quarter ballin'. Time, like I did the cool, I dribble right through you, nothing you use. I got the new moves, they making new moves, checking the foo-foo. The conflict is crucial, got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jail, is it the shoes? NBA jam, better I choose. Ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin', hey, big dough hanging out the window, hey, up, ballin' with my hip, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', yeah, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, ballin', ooh, now we ballin', hey, big dough hanging out the window, hey, up, ballin' with my hip, hey. I'm in the studio making a movie, yo, and I got dimes like I'm Rubio, I keep it cool, yo, I do my duty and keep it moving like I'm woozy, I can't help it if they choosy, like my girl bad and bougie, I feel like I'm underrated like that last verse from Lil Uzi, all the data and the analytics couldn't track a drip when I'm in the lips. Swear to God, I could have been a fourth member of the Hammer Tones. Like my pulling up, like my name was Christoph. When I lift off, got you Afro bang in the Hall of Fame, and I love this game till I dip. Yeah, we gon' pull up when it's game time. Yeah, side hustling on the baseline. Nah, we can never waste time. Nah, won't stop till the game mine. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Side hustle on the baseline. We don't waste time. We don't wait. Okay. ballin', 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 now we ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my kid, bro. Hey,
I was on him and I hurt my left knee. Told that I'm a dog, but you bet not pet me. I hate jealous. That's my pet peeve. I just woke up, then I broke my left knee. My said I'm a dog, so I broke off my lead. I just can't help. I was running from my problems, found. I put wheels on my butt, so much swag and you can't touch. Get up. What we? I'm working, get into it. How you hating and abuse? All my hit me, I'm a header. I'm just trying to in the Ford Fusion while it's moving. Where's my brain? I didn't lose it, I didn't lost it, I didn't crash the coupe in Austin. I just seen a pink dolphin while it's swimming. I just grabbed my toothbrush and them bristles kinda tough. My sneakers cost too much and my flow too hard to touch. I just lost my left arm and my right hand joint. Taking it where you going, cuz that's the wrong way to the club. Up, down, left, right. How the I get in this club? I put wheels on my butt, so much swag and you can't touch. What we? And I hate up that fuss. Now wait, go, wait, go, wait, go, wait, wait, go, wait, go, wait, now wait, 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 go, wait, 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 wait,
It's too bright outside, cause I'm low on the phone, you see. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been beside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo, let's go. Come up from the hill, watch it, then we watch it. Swap it out. It's a flip. Woo. Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss. It's a, heard my youngest, they just for a